Hi there. Okay, so yesterday I mentioned that I am looking for resources and multi-purpose items for my year abroad. And I thought that today I would talk a little bit about the various podcasts that I have been consuming to get tips, ideas, things I have to take into consideration for living abroad, because running a business while you're living abroad can probably pose some challenges. And in my case, I'm going to be doing slow travel. So I plan on staying in specific countries anywhere from 2 to 3 months so that I don't have as much logistical work to do. I have hired someone who is helping me with a number of the logistics, and I have a coaching session next week with a couple who has traveled around the world twice. And we're going to talk in greater detail in regards to some of my specific concerns, because this isn't vacation. This is working and living somewhere else. And I'm largely doing it because I then will be eligible for the foreign income tax exclusion. And that will help me save up more money for retirement, which has me super, super excited. And it will only allow me to be in the United States for 35 days every 365 days. And so right now, the plan is to do it for 1 year, but I actually could see that it could possibly go to 2 or 3 years. But we'll see, because life often throws us things that we're not anticipating. Things happen. I know I'm going to miss my family dearly because I have a lot of new nieces and nephews, and I love all the littles so much. So that aside, a little bit of context as to what I'm doing and why. And honestly, all the countries that are on my selection list right now, I have to narrow my list way down, way down. But the countries that are on my list for this first year all have lower cost of living than the United States as well. So that is this double extra exciting bonus for me. So I get to save on my federal income taxes, and I'll have a lower cost of living. Who can get excited about that? And I realize that being a digital nomad is not anything new, definitely still somewhat unconventional. And so I've been trying to listen to podcasts where people are being interviewed about lessons they've learned, the logistical aspect of things. And it's so incredibly inspirational to hear how many of these people just started off oh, I was just going to do this for a little bit. And so many of them have been doing this for over 10 years. And wow, it's all so exciting. So anyway, I wanted to share with you these particular podcasts in the event you're interested in getting some of this knowledge on your own. So the three that are specifically related to being a digital nomad and working as an independent, location independent person are Travel Like a Boss, Nomadtopia, and Nomad Spice. Now, I will say with Travel Like a Boss, some of the early episodes, I was having a really hard time with the host, their cadence, the accent and everything. I was just having a really hard time. And so I almost gave up on that one, but I had downloaded a certain number of episodes that had cities that I was specifically interested in. And so I quit listening to this one particular episode and then jumped further ahead to some newer ones. And I don't know if it's actually the same host. Maybe he just got better at speaking English, but now I totally like it. So in that case, I'm looking for specific cities and countries because I have a list of where I think I want to go. And so I've been narrowing it down that way. The other two podcasts, Nomadtopia and Nomad Spice, those I've been trying to listen to all the episodes, but I have a lot of the archives I'm still working my way through. And then last but not least, another one that's worth considering, although it is not specific to travel or being location independent, is called Opt Out Life. And that one just really digs in more to the stories for some of these people on how they've decided to do things in an unconventional manner, which is really what being a digital nomad and being location independent is really all about, is being unconventional. We're not confining ourselves to society's norms and society's rules. So jumping out like from behind the fence, the wall that society puts up. And so Opt-Out Life is another one that's really inspirational. All right. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Bye-bye.